oh, here we go. Hello, welcome. Please tag your friends and we will go ahead and get started. So I just want to respect your time. So we're gonna start rolling, and if anybody misses this little beginning part, they can go ahead and rewatch from the beginning. So like I said, my name is Christy. I'm your Epicure consultant. I am so excited to be here cooking for you. Tonight's menu is Azteca burrito bowls. We have fresh guacamole, fresh salsa, and also our sweet banana muffin mix. What I love is we are going to be making our main dish in the microwave, and more about that later, but on a hot summer night, it is just so nice not to have to turn on that oven, besides the obvious part of not having to babysit your dinner over the stove with a spoon. So we are going to start with our dessert first. I actually have a banana already mashed in my 4-cup prep bowl. This is a glass bowl and it comes with a nice silicone lid. This is all dishwasher safe. All of our cooking products are dishwasher safe. And I love it because these are flexible, so they won't crack like the brands that you might have and die and have to be replaced in a couple years. So like I said, this is one mashed banana. I just used my meat separator to mash it. And we are going to go ahead and start adding all of our other goodies. So I have egg allergy in my house. So this is actually my egg and my oil. I'm making a half batch, so 6 muffins. So with the 6 muffins, we need 1 egg and about 3 tablespoons of oil. And then we have our muffin mix. And like I said, it's half of the package, so this is already pre-portioned. So I'm gonna dump that in here. This is actually another one of our prep dishes. You will see me using these a lot tonight. This is a 1-cup prep dish. Also comes with a nice silicone lid. This one actually has measurements along the side. So every 1/4 cup, there is an etched measurement all the way up to 1 cup, which is all the way up to the top. I love those prep dishes, not just for cooking like this, but also they seem to be the perfect size for leftovers. And like I said, dishwasher safe, and they're definitely our favorite. We already have 2 sets, so we have 8. And my husband just recently told me to buy another set. So that is how useful they are. We really love those, and they are stackable. So now we are going to be using our silicone muffin mat. And this comes in a set of 2, so you get enough for 12 muffins. But like I said, we are making a half batch tonight. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this mix in each one of my muffin holes. And these, the mold has been buttered simply because the package asks me to do that. I don't do that every time that I cook muffins. Yes, they do come out sooner if I butter them, but honestly, you guys, if you just let this mat completely cool before you try to pop out your muffins, they should come out pretty easy peasy. So benefits of using silicone in your oven is that they are non-stick. So I don't know if you guys make like cupcakes or muffins really often, but especially the littler ones. This is the standard size. But it's so difficult to get those aluminum or whatever pans clean. And sometimes you toss them in the dishwasher and all of a sudden they're all rusty and weird and you don't want to replace them. You won't have that problem. You can put these in the dishwasher, but it's nice that they are non-stick as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my oven for 15 minutes. And that has been preheated, well, almost preheated. I kind of forgot, to 375. And this is actually another Epicure gadget that I use. This is our smaller spatula. This is a really great size for like getting the last of the peanut butter or what have you. And I love that all of our products, not just the spatula, but especially the spatula, is one solid silicone piece with a steel rod inside. So you don't have to worry about the head popping off and it getting weird inside. And this won't melt, and all of our tools have a flexible tip, which is also really nice, especially with our ladle when you're ladling the last of the soup out of your bowl to like leftovers. You don't have to go and get a spatula because even our ladle has the flexible tip. So I love, love all of our tools. I'm just gonna put this stuff to the side, and then this is what we made, the banana mix. And then we will get started on our main dish. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about Epicure. So let me know if you are brand new to this company. That's always really exciting. And it's actually pretty common because we first launched in the United States less than a year ago, but we are a household name in Canada. We've actually been in Canada for over 23 years. We were developed by a busy mom who wanted to have healthy options for her kids to eat that were quick and easy to make, but like I said, also healthy and that they would actually eat. So she started making urban spice blends in her kitchen and selling them at the local market, and soon realized that there was a huge, huge market for this type of product. So she started Epicure. And like I said, this came about 23 years ago in Canada. So we are a household name there, but we are just getting started here in the United States, first launching in about August. So we have a huge opportunity here for our new consultants because we are just teaching America about good food real fast. Something that caught my eye, actually I shouldn't say something, I should say the thing that caught my eye about Epicure was our never ever list. And this is a list of dozens of ingredients that you will never ever find in any of our products. And I consider myself a pretty crunchy mama, and my kids also have some food sensitivities. And so when I saw that never ever list that had things like gluten, high fructose corn syrup, MSG, artificial colors, flavors, all of those things among dozens of other things, I got really excited because I'm a label reader and it just would save me a whole lot of time if I knew that my food did not contain those things. So that's what caught my attention. I will tell you in a minute what kept me here. So this, I'm cutting on my non-slip cutting board with my Prep Pro ceramic knife, and I really love this knife because it's not gonna go dull. I have an expensive butcher's block over there and I barely ever reach for those anymore because I know this one will always be sharp and it's super easy to clean. So you saw me cutting through these peppers like butter, and this pepper is a little bit past its prime and still pretty easy to cut. So I will put the peppers in my multi-purpose steamer. This steamer comes with something called a crisping tray, and this is used to make, like, you can make bacon in your microwave, really, really nice, 1 minute per piece. Comes out crispy every time. Chips, like veggie chips, potato chips, tortilla chips, pita chips, lots of really interesting things you can do with this crisping tray, but then lots of fabulous things that you can do in our multi-purpose steamer. So you're probably thinking now, if this girl says she's a crunchy mama, why is she using that microwave? So funny story. 6 years ago, my husband and I were kind of on a quest to a healthier lifestyle, and we got rid of our microwave. We put it in our coat closet, and we bought ourselves a really nice tabletop toaster oven, and we never really missed that microwave. So fast forward to Epicure. Like I mentioned, I was really intrigued by the ingredient policy. So I had a class, we were doing in-home classes then because the world wasn't weird, and this lady was in and out of my house in like an hour and a half, and it seemed like a super simple business plan compared to the direct sales company that I'd been with for 9 years. And I thought, you know what, I get pretty excited about food since it's so centered in everybody's life. Everybody eats, right? So maybe I could do this. So I signed up as a consultant, and my kids came. And honestly, guys, my steamer stayed in my closet, in my coat closet, with my microwave for another 3 weeks. I didn't want anything to do with it. my first demonstration was coming up, so I reached out to my director and I said, do I really have to talk about that microwave steaming thing? And she's like, you know what, Christy, you can choose to do whatever you want, it's your business, but I would encourage you to do a little bit of research and you might surprise yourself. So there's actually a Harvard study that states that microwave steaming is one of the healthiest ways that you can cook your food because of the shorter cook time, and also it preserves all of the nutrients because you're not adding extra water or oil. So sometimes you just have to look at that sweet toddler at your feet screaming at you for the third time that day because she doesn't understand that dinner takes more than 5 minutes, and think, you know what, I probably zap my body with my cell phone more than I do with 5 minutes in the microwave or whatever you might be doing that day, and maybe I should give this steaming a shot. So that's what I did, and we haven't looked back, you guys. We use our steamer almost every single meal, every single day, and I am proud to say that. You know, I'm not afraid of offending anybody to say that, because the best thing about being a mom, you guys, is that you get to decide what you do for your family. So we're cool with this. So this was a zucchini that I cut up, and I'm also going to be putting this in my steamer. And now I've got some chicken that's been diced about the size, like this size. I know, I don't like raw meat either, but it's a fact of life sometimes. And now, this is a can of black beans. Again, putting it all in my steamer. This right here is another one of our silicone products. It's our strainer, but it's really cool because you can flatten it all the way down when it's not wet and slippery, and it flattens down to flat, and then you can use it like as a trivet too. So if you have a smaller kitchen, or if you are a camper or anything like that, it's a really handy tool to have around just because it's space saving and multi-purpose. Okay, so I have a pepper, zucchini, chicken, and black beans in here. We're working on our burrito bowls, and now we need to add the Azteca. So this is our Azteca soup mix. It is like supposed to be a soup mix, but people are getting really, really creative with this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dump this in my steamer, mix it around just one more time, and now toss it in my microwave for, I'm gonna say 5 minutes. Then we will check on it and see how it's doing. Okay, so you are probably thinking, what else can you make in that steamer that you're using it every single day? So besides the chicken or the one-pot meal that we're doing right now, I also do oatmeal, vegetables. I will cut up an apple and steam that and like drizzle our caramel sauce, or even just apple pie spice on it, and it's like warm apple pie without the crust. Like I mentioned, bacon already. You can do ground beef or venison in our case. I can put 5 pounds of venison in my multi-purpose steamer and microwave it for 15 minutes with using my meat separator twice to stop and break it up, and I have perfectly browned hamburger in 15 minutes without babysitting my pot. I'm just gonna grab my rectangular steamer, it's wet, it's on my drying rack right now. So what I love about this is if I'm making like chicken or hamburger or whatever, instead of straining it, like dirtying another dish, I can just flex it and pour it off, you know, into a bowl so I'm not dirtying another dish. Love, love, love that. We actually don't need to drain this meal, but that is so much simpler, especially with that large quantity of venison that I do. What else? Eggs. So if you make a lot of scrambled eggs or omelets or anything like that, really, really nice for this little guy to do that in here. I even make French toast for my youngest in here, the one that doesn't have an egg allergy. I just cut up the bread, put an egg or two in here, mix it up, and then put it in my microwave for a minute, and it's perfect French toast every time. And she's not screaming bloody murder because lunch is taking more than 3 minutes to be made. Yeah, lots and lots of different things. Popcorn is also another big thing. You just put your kernels in there and put it in the microwave for a couple minutes and it'll pop without any added oil, which is really nice for a lot of people are looking for that popping without the oil. So that is our steamer. I love it. We have two different sizes, the multi-purpose that is in the fridge right now, which is our big one, and then this rectangular one. We also have an omelet maker, and I'm just going to be honest with you, I don't really love it for omelets because I overload them, but I really love to reheat food in my omelet maker because everything gets heated evenly and it's just a lot easier to clean. So now we have an avocado that's probably not ripe, but I won't tell if you don't. And we are going to be making some fresh guacamole. We are going to be using seasoning from our Mexican meal kit. And this seasoning can be found in our meal kit, or else you can absolutely purchase all of our seasonings separately as well. This guacamole is the best guacamole that you will try. All that you do is take your avocado and add the seasoning. That's it. If you wanted to add some lemon or lime juice to help preserve it in the fridge overnight or for a couple days, that's absolutely fine too. I did this a couple nights ago and I totally forgot that I had made the guacamole, and I found the guacamole in my fridge 3 days later, and it was still a beautiful green color and tasted amazing when I had it right then. So that's it for our guacamole, super easy, fresh guacamole. Love that you can make as much or as little as you need at one time. And that is also really nice if you are a smaller family, that you don't have to waste a bunch of food, because I don't know about you, we're gonna be making salsa next, but a lot of times I would make salsa, or I would purchase salsa, and we typically would get the really nice organic stuff that actually tastes like something, and it would be a couple days or a couple weeks and I would totally forget that I had purchased that, and then next time I looked, it would be all furry. So that was always a big, big bummer. I'm just gonna wipe my hands off over here because they're pretty messy. Okay, so yes, you can make as much or as little as you want. So speaking of that salsa, I just use diced tomatoes because why not? You can absolutely cut up tomatoes or mangoes or corn or black beans, however you want to make this for your family, to make the salsa that way. And now let's add our seasonings. So, like I mentioned, our Mexican meal kit, we have actually 3 different meal kits that are offered right now: Mexican, Asian, and burger. These are basically a collection of spices with a theme that comes with 5 beautiful, simple recipes, raw to ready in 20 minutes or less, and a grocery list for all of those recipes. Our Mexican meal kit comes with fajita seasoning, guacamole, nacho cheese dip mix, and then our poco picante salsa mix. So what I'm going to do is just grab a tablespoon for each one of our dips here. Sauces, I don't know, what is salsa? Sauce probably. And then tablespoon of poco picante for our tomatoes there. And all that you do is mix it around and you're all done. So that is super simple, and I know that tomorrow when we actually eat this meal, this will be the perfect amount of salsa for my family, and then this will be not enough guacamole for my family, but I will make some more tomorrow. And actually I'm gonna do my whole lime thing right now. So this is our citrus press. There's actually 2 different sizes, and all that you do is put your citrus fruit in here and squeeze it, and then you get all the juice without the seeds. And now this guacamole will be beautiful and edible still tomorrow, which I love. Okay, so my microwave went off, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. Now use a little bit of common sense when you're using our steamers for that amount of time in your microwave. This was just cooking for 5 minutes, it's very steamy. Don't stuff your face in there to see what's going on when you take the lid off. So I'm just gonna use my meat separator again to kind of mix things up and see if my chicken is done. So there's still a couple pieces in here that are a little iffy. So I am going to do 1 more minute just because I know that These chicken pieces are a little bit smaller, and I think that they will be done after that minute. And my muffins are done, so I can pull those out as well and show you guys what they look like. Now, remember that I have an egg allergy in my house, so my muffins aren't going to get all pretty and fluffy like yours are, but these are amazing. The reason why I only make 6 at a time is because I will probably finish these by 9 o'clock tonight. They're that delicious. They taste like that crumbly brown sugar strudel stuff. The entire muffin tastes like that. It's so good. Okay, so I talked to you about meal boxes, and now I'm going to talk to you about our meal starters. These are basically your hamburger helper for the health conscious person. This is also what really caught my eye, because trying to cook everything from scratch for my kids, just because we are ingredient conscious and we have some of those sensitivities, it was terrible. It was so time consuming. And I was just looking for an easy button, but every easy button comes with a price, right? If you're looking for whole food ingredients. This makes it so simple, you guys. So something like General Tao, this is technically, you can make it like a stir fry. I make it in my steamer, and all that you add is soy sauce or coconut aminos, ketchup, chicken, and peppers. And then you have an amazing dinner in just a couple minutes. This is definitely a fan favorite and a favorite in my house as well. Pulled chicken is a crock pot or an instant pot meal. This makes a ton. I'm actually making this for a baby shower in a couple weeks just because everybody loves it and it's so simple. You just put the seasonings and like 2 more ingredients in your crock pot, turn it on and leave it. That's it. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese was something that I always felt really guilty for making, but it was something that was easy, so I wanted to make it. And, I knew that my 4-year-old would eat it. This is not bright orange. It still tastes amazing. And I love it that they give you like ideas on the back to adultify it by adding like salsa, guacamole, they have pizza mac. You can even turn this into tuna casserole. So we've got about a dozen meal starter options that, like I mentioned, hamburger helper kind of for the health conscious person. All of our products are designed to be no sodium, low sodium, or no sugar, low sugar, which is awesome as well if you are following that lifestyle. If you are keto, I do have a list of our keto approved products for our current calendar season. This trivet is also nice because you can use it for a hot pad. So this looks so good, you guys. What has it been? 6 minutes. This is your meal in 6 minutes. So simple. And this is what I would eat tomorrow over rice or cauliflower rice or however you want to do that with my wonderful things right here. I will mix this up off camera. It's just, I don't want you guys to hear that noise right now, but it is just so simple. So that's our entire meal. I don't have a clock that works because our power went out a couple days ago, but I'm sure that it's been right around 20 minutes. So I told you about everything that I wanted to. We have a lot more time-saving cookware that you either have already seen or will see in the next couple of days. And now I want to tell you about how you can get these great products. The first way is to place an order. That supports your host so that your host can earn rewards. I mean, they did such a fantastic job getting you excited and getting you here. And I'm so looking forward to you guys really loving what you see over the next couple of days and getting excited about the products that are going to be showing up straight at your doorstep. That's the thing, you guys. This is grocery shopping straight to your doorstep. It can't get any better than that. We do have customer exclusives every month. I did post something a few minutes about that. So please check out our customer exclusives for the month. And then we also have host exclusives every month. So hosting a virtual class is so easy. Literally all you need to do is invite your friends and get them excited, engage in the posts that are involved in your group and watch the live video. That's all. I also do text and graphic classes. They aren't my favorite because they tend to be very difficult to catch up with if people can't see it live, whereas a video is around 25 minutes, which people are a lot more apt to watch it or else just take a look at whatever else we post this week and make a decision from there. So you get a $20 booking bonus for saying yes and having your qualifying class. And it's just so simple, you guys. So please, let's talk about that and let's get some free groceries in your house. And then the third way is to join our team. Now, when I joined 7 months ago, I was basically just looking for a reason to get out of the house because I was a brand new stay-at-home mom and I was going crazy. And fast forward to now, although the world is sure strange and we weren't allowed to leave our house for a while there, but that is when my business grew the most because people were realizing that they needed to learn how to eat at home, and it could be inexpensive, delicious, and easy. And our virtual platform has just been thriving. I would be so excited to show you how you can have a successful business if that's what you wanted to do, make an income that makes a difference to your family, or if you'd rather just have a fabulous discount on your groceries, I can show you how to do that as well. Our business kit is $150 and you get over $450 worth of food, supplies, and cookware. So if that's a consideration for you, please, and we can talk. Never pushy, I just love to give you the information so that you can make an educated choice. So I'm going to take some pictures here, show you what our meal looks like. And if you have any questions or if you had any questions while we were going through this, I will catch up on it. And thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you again to our host for getting you guys so excited. All right, thanks guys. Bye-bye.